Hello. Today's topic is bad news doesn't get better with time. When I was 16 years old, I would drive to work and drive to school. But it took a little while before my parents let me take the car elsewhere. Well, finally they did. They let me go to a high school football game. So I went to the game, enjoyed most of the game, and was leaving early with a few friends. Well, as we're pulling out of the parking lot, I hit the car next to me. And I did pretty good damage, and wouldn't you know it, it was a beautiful Barracuda. There was no one around. Could have easily just left, but that thought never crossed my mind. The right thing to do was to just stay and wait for the person to come. Sure enough, in time he came, and it was the big guy in school. Forget his name. And of course, he was angry, but I did tell him, look, I could have left, and I felt it was right to stay. So, although angry, he knew that I did the right thing. Well, next was going home. And my dad, was a stern man. He was a former drill instructor and disciplinarian. But you know what? He taught us good character and good morals. So I remember going home, a little nervous, outside his bedroom door. He was already asleep. And you know how it is. Dad, are you awake? Well, he woke up, told him the story, gave him the information. He actually made the phone call quickly to the other gentleman's parents, let them know that we would take care of the damage, and yeah, it proceeded from there. Obviously, I was restricted from driving certain places and took my punishment. When I think about it now, I kind of laugh about it, and I certainly had more times where I did something that I had to fess up to, but I will tell you that Thomas Henderson teaches that the best test of character is if you do the right thing when nobody's looking. It's easy to do things when people are watching, but when nobody's looking is the true test. And if you teach people that bad news doesn't get better with time, because to me, it'll always be found out. And when it is, and if you knew about it, it's worse. So we as managers and we as leaders need to teach this in the character of our leaders and into each and every employee. Because you know what? Things will be found out. And the true leaders that I want working for me are the ones that know that bad news does not get better with time. That's the lesson for today. Thank you very much.